and welcome on this Monday morning. Um, it's pretty cool today. It's in the mid 70s. We got a couple of rainy days, and I'm here early in the morning. It's about 8 o'clock to pollinate. There she is, our female. We're going to show you how we pollinate. We tied her up yesterday. We used a tie rip, and same thing here with the males. We got about 3 males that we're going to use to pollinate this first female on. You can still see the bend in the vine that I made. And what I've got is a scissor to open them up, some more tie rips to close it afterwards, and I got a fan on it because it was warm the other day, so that was to cool it down to ensure good pollination. So let me show you how we're going to do this. I'm going to put the camera down, so it might not be the best camera work in the world, but this is the only way I can show you. There she is. Put the camera down for you guys. There we go. So first thing I'm going to do is open up. Means I'm going to have to cut this one up and check the lobes. And what we've got is a 1, 2, 3, a 4-lober. It is, let me get this one out. It is slightly deformed right here, but very little. So it's going to be good to go. A little bit of the petal in there. Alright, so the female's open. Now I'm going to get a male, like so. Cut the top off. And then what I do is I carefully peel the petals off. Like so. And there is the male part, loaded with pollen. Be careful not to shake it too much, because we'll shake the pollen off. And then what I do is I rub it all over the female. Inside, outside. And we're lucky that it's cloudy today, because usually there's all kinds of bees flying around trying to get into the flower. Trying to get all that pollen off, all on the female. And in the end, I'll tap it to make sure that it's all off. Alright, that one looks good. Next one. Now we're using males from the same plant, and for all the new growers that are not familiar with that, that means we're basically selfing this this fruit. Selfing means that you use male flowers from the same plant. I'm trying to get that pollen everywhere, on the sides, on top. And you can do this with a paintbrush. Use the paintbrush to get the pollen off the males, and then basically brush it onto the female. You can collect all the pollen into a cup and pour it on. There's several ways to do this. So this is selfing it. You can use obviously male flowers from a different plant, from a different seed. That would be a cross. And if I were to have the same seed in twice in my garden, that would be a sibling. Then I would be sibbing it if I would use male flower from that. But not doing that. We're selfing this one. We had flowers available from another plant, but we chose to self it. How you cross your pumpkin females, how you cross your plants, up to you. Obviously, a lot of people try to make certain crosses to get certain traits and to achieve hopefully progress in pumpkin growing. All right, last female of last male. I'm sorry. This was a male from the main vine, biggest male we had. We always try to look for the healthiest males we can. There we go, to the side. Try to get in there. Tap it. Try to get out. And you can see the pollen lying in the female. Loaded with pollen. The fact that it's cooler today will increase our chances of a successful pollination, which is good. Tap it, try to get everything out there. Alright. Alright, so now the female is pollinated. And to make sure that there's no bees coming in, we're going to have to close it up again. Obviously I damaged the petals a little bit. That means I'm going to have to use a piece of rope to tie it back down. And on warm days, like I said, bees will be all over this thing, trying to get in. There you go. One more knot. There you go. And to make sure that it's really close, I'll put another tie rib up here. Now, we will get these petals off probably tomorrow, maybe the day after. Especially when it's warm and humid, we will get them off pretty soon, because if we leave them on too long, at times there will be a little fuzz on top, kind of mold, which will then transfer later on the fruit, and that's a way to lose your blossom end on the fruit. At times we had the blossom end rot a little bit, and where we had to cut it off, and we didn't lose the fruit, but it's problems that you want to try to avoid. But with the temperatures being down, we might be lucky this year and have no problems. So there she is, female now tied shut, a controlled cross. That means there were no bees involved. We know exactly who the father is, we know exactly who the mother is, and all we do now is basically wait for this female to grow. She's looking good, got a pretty good angle right now, and well, there's the daddies lying around. The plant itself looks pretty good. We'll take a quick look around. It's been wet. Side vines have been shooting out. As you can tell here, vine straw's pretty wet. Everything looking soaked. But the temperatures are ideal, and well, all we can do now is basically hope that this little lady here takes and produces us a nice little pumpkin. Alright, that was pollination from a cool and wet patch in South Carolina. I wish you all good luck with your pollinations, and we'll catch you next time. South Carolina, over and out.